Turn the mic on! Just as I'm saying I'm getting better and quicker at doing this, I realize I didn't turn on the mic. What an amateur move. What an amateur. Alright, we'll give some time for Joe and Abby to arrive. Oh, this is cool. Can replay the specific parts. Find what I've been missing, what I've done, choices I've made with this timeline. I like it. I dig it. And that's where we are now. We've discovered 4 out of 8 quantum ripples. Alright, let's see. Have we missed any quantum ripples? 75%. 100% discovered. 100%. Okay, that's 100%. That's a TV show. Wow, we missed a lot there. Didn't miss a lot there. Missed a bit there. We had the junction. Chronon sources. Okay, we didn't miss any ripples there. Joe! It's wild streaming twice back to back. I'm just checking to see if we've missed any quantum ripples. It looks like we haven't actually missed any quantum ripples, which I dig. Alright. Well, I don't even know what to say. There's nothing to say, other than let's get our brains scrambled some more. The wine and cheese crowd.
Security was tight at the Monarch Gala. You took quite a risk walking into the Lion's Den.
If we were gonna kidnap Dr. Amaral, then we needed to do it from the inside.
Beth Wilder. You were quick to trust her.
We had common interests.
Is that all you had?
That's all we needed.
Thanks for showing up.
Here, I thought this was gonna be a rescue. Right, there's a story here.
You know a guy called Hatch?
Serene's right-hand man.
He was here. He gave me this big speech about how he wants to take down Paul.
I hope you said no.
I didn't trust him for a second. He set me loose anyways, told me to wait for an opening.
I just gave you one.
This is interesting.
Appreciate
Why,
it.
hello, Abby. You actually showed up on time for once. On time-ish. I started right when the
What's it
clock
look like
changed
out
over
there?
to 6, so. Haha.
I think you're secure. Everyone's concentrating on the party. So far, your
Dude,
crazy
why are you
plan's
walking
working.
so weird?
And Dr. Amaral?
I don't have a fix on her. She's either at the party or at her office at the R&D facility here on the island. I'll scout out the party.
So you're gonna sip champagne while I break into a high-security installation.
Yes.
It's like you got this all figured out.
I'll save you a cocktail, Weenie.
Oh, well, in that case...
Sometimes your face does weird things because of
My
2016
cover isn't going to survive
tech.
the night, but it'll last a little longer, so you can't walk out the front door with me. This is the quickest way to the R&D facility. I disabled the security at the back door, but there'll be guards. Contact me when you're clear. And
You
Jack,
had time to figure it out.
you know what's at stake here. This can't be about revenge.
I'm not here for Paul.
All right. Interesting that she doesn't seem to be on the same page as Hatch. That messes with my board theories.
He's escaping!
Wow, that didn't take long. Time rush! Oh, this is nifty. And we can do a melee takedown. Man, those are some cool superpowers.
Damn. That will hurt in the morning.
My powers were growing.
Let's
I was
advance
learning to
this and
control
use
them better. That felt good.
Let's-
Who the hell designs these doors?
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna have to move faster to get through.
So that's what time rush is. Interesting. Interessante. Ooh, cool, new painting. What's up with this painting?
Very sci-fi and very Monarch. Something tells me it wasn't commissioned by them, though.
Yeah, it's Beth. Why is Beth slash Jesse in the painting?
Hey, Beth, I'm clear. What's next?
You'll see a radar tower up ahead soon. Let me know when you get inside.
All right.
I don't want to slow down time every time I start running. Oh boy. Maybe I do. Look at those bullets go so slow. Ah! Doesn't last forever! It's all good. We're all good.
Oh, you could have warned me about that one, Beth.
Ooh! Light machine gun. I take. Is mine. Is there Chrono Tasties? There is Chrono Tasties. The niblets. Alright. Can I upgrade this new... Yes, Time Rush. Needs 3 upgrade. No, I need... Okay. Focus time will last longer. Sure, that sounds useful. Purchase. What are these? Well, these are interesting and I didn't know existed until right now. There have been diaries this whole time? I'd buy Ati doing it. But there's been diaries this whole time? We're gonna have to go back and check those out in a little bit. But first, let's move the story as it is along.
How am I getting to that radar tower? Up you go.
Maybe with me on it next time. No, that's okay. It's gonna fall down, Jack.
Let's try this again.
Don't use our speed running. Our running speed. You know what I'm saying. Oh, we don't want to start contemplating an anti-Ati. That's the last thing we need to deal with.
All right, that's it.
I don't know how we're going to explain the dry docks. We can spin it however we want. Call it an accident. Or pin it on Joyce. Yeah, he might as well take the blame for the mess he made.
That's satisfying.
Fine.
Time felt broken here.
Alright, what do we have going on? Coastal defenses completed in 1940. In addition to the fortifications, it also boasted an intensive tunnel system connecting the island to the mainland.
Unstuck in time.
The original plan also included a large naval base, but that didn't happen. The installation was decommissioned eventually. Yes, unstuck in time. I get it. I get it. We're going to do some timey-wimey.
The timeline of the old cannon felt loose. I could shift it around.
Hey, Jack.
Smart place to aim the cannon, guys.
Monarch projections say these stutters are getting more frequent. If one hits while we're grabbing Dr. Amaral...
You'll be frozen. Yeah, I know. It's a risk.
Monarch specialist troopers have the stutter pretty clear. I bet Dr. Amaral will have that in her office too.
I'll keep an eye out. See if I can grab it for you.
Alright. How many are we dealing with?
Can't believe that Joyce
Few.
gave himself
Few.
up like that. That's crazy. Yeah, well, it's locked locked up tight now. I hope they put 2 in the back of his head. He's a truly hostile!
Okay, snipers didn't realize we had those now. There we go. Oh, come on, that barrel should totally explode. There we go. We have somebody down here? There we go. I think we finally got that guy. No, we didn't. Freaking snipers. Alright, let's... No, I don't think they relocated to the island in Cauldron Lake. That's what I wanted. Just because it's cool.
Jack, I've disabled security and unlocked the gates leading to the tower. Let me know when you get there.
Yeah, no biggie. I'm just doing my stuff, you know, with my time powers. You do you, Jesse. Beth, whatever.
Need to get to the radar tower. Great, another one.
But where is it? I heard it.
Next stop, the radar tower.
Radar tower. I get it. Radar tower. Oh, there it is. That's not even hard. Alrighty.
Beth,
Black roof.
at the radar tower. Where's the lab?
Okay, that makes more
Pull your
sense.
feet. It's all top secret. The elevator inside will take you down.
Whoa, seriously?
Hello, Riverport.
What is this, a Bond villain lair?
Happy to spend
You have no idea.
with you good folks.
Just don't fall into the Shark
and have a
Tank.
good time. But if you're keeping an eye on the in crowd, you know we're not going to be the only ones. The very exciting, very exclusive Monarch Gala is tonight at this beautiful mansion on Ghost Island.
The glass is disappointing.
Of course, the event's invite only, and when they say exclusive, they really mean it. Word is even confirmed A-listers have had a lot of trouble securing an invitation. Predictably, rumors are already circulating. Some people are saying that this is not just a party, that there might be an important announcement about Monarch's future coming up. Lots of people are anxious to get in on the ground floor or whatever the new thing, if there is one, might be. It's no secret that when Monarch Solutions makes a move, it pays off. Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. You'll hear about it as soon as I do, listeners. In the meantime, those of us with a view of the river will be able to enjoy the fireworks show, which is bound to be spectacular.
That wasn't terribly interesting. Maybe if we knew less, it'd be more interesting. But I don't know how much less we could honestly know and still have been paying attention to, like, the TV show and whatnot. What's down here? There's nothing good down here? Way to lie to me, game design. Does look like I missed a nibble, though. Let's go back towards where that nibble is marked on my Radar. Wait. Is there a nibble over here? It's like right... Oh, it was right over there. Whoops. I just didn't get close enough to it. My bad, game design. Carry on. And there was apparently a nibble over there I missed. Man, I really must be making it for the Russian bots to be finding me. You know what? Alright, let's see here. Remove. Joe, you are getting moderator powers to fight the Russian menace. The robot menace? Which one would you prefer to fight? Because you can fight either one. Because they are the same. Alright, now we'll go forwards.
Thank you, and welcome. Tonight marks a momentous occasion. For years we have been building towards this day. Years of planning, developing, training. For me personally, this marks the end of a 17-year journey, and today we emerge from the shadows. We do so accepting great responsibility. I present to you the CFR. Chronon Field Regulator. This device has been at the heart of our Chronon research since 2010, but I am here to assure you that it is so much more than just
device.
that. This device will be our salvation, and as promised, it is ready. To some of you, this means nothing. To others, everything. Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right. We are entering a volatile age.
I couldn't give it to you, Abby. You'd ban him every time he tried to say dab.
But we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration. A celebration in the face of darkness. We celebrate, but for some of you this means nothing. For others, everything.
Wait.
Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right.
He just stopped.
We are entering a volatile age. Great danger is coming our way. It cannot be prevented, but we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration in face of darkness. Tonight we celebrate because I promise to you that we are prepared. We are prepared for what comes next. We are prepared to do what is necessary. We are prepared to survive. Thank you.
So, the CFR is the device we've been looking for.
Not a care in the world.
Interesting. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Abs. I thought I could use this computer. It looks like a computer I can use. I am upsetty spaghetti that I can't use this computer. Ugh. I'll have to come back for it some other time.
See, Paul's still fond of his own voice.
Yeah, he's talking about his survival plan. Crowd's eating it up.
Okay. Is that a bug or is that a time glitch? Who can say? That's how you write your games. You write your games so that your visual glitches are the game. Yeah, see? That too. Just doing a little dance. Just doing a little dance up in there.
Jack, the local security network just lit up. They know you're there.
No shit, be spotted!
It's seriously stuttering. And I don't mean like... Wait.
Jesus.
This is all... Oh, that looks broken. Oh wait, no, it's just explosions and bullets. Let's get a move on, Jack. Oh, wow, you're stuttering now, too.
Dr. Hammerall's office. Looks like that's one level up.
Okay, we need to go one level up. Good to know. Take your guns. I want your gun, sir. Alright. Quick loop. Can I read anything? Nope, can't read anything there. You ruined your nice glass elevator and everything.
That doesn't look right.
I'm sorry, but I'm shield. Oh wait, they're still frozen. Might be, guys, might be. Let's go this way. Ah, we got a problem. Way to mess with my head game.
It was some kind of surveillance drone. Knowing that Monarch had eyes in the sky made me a little uneasy.
Okay, Abby. That's why. Da 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 da. Is this not the way I'm supposed to be going? Shouldn't use those bullets. Is that the way? That looks like the way I'm going.
What the hell is this?
More time explosion.
What is that? It's like I'm being drained.
It's a chronon dampener.
The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a chronon dampener.
Alright. The day has finally come to commence Phase 3 of our plan. Tonight I will be hosting a gala. By now you have heard of the events that took place at the university. Minor setback. Challenges that are worth reiterating. Many guests don't have knowledge of the lifeboat protocol. Path forward. When you were first chosen for the lifeboat, you were sent a package illustrating in great detail several events that will come to pass. These events are unavoidable. No event I have ever predicted can be avoided. That includes the end of time. It can be survived. Okay, so now apparently his visions only lasted up to the 17-year mark. And now adjustments will have to be made along the way. The lifeboat protocol. The lifeboat has been able to run solely on chronon power that's been harvested, regulated by the field regulator. Indicates that the lifeboat will remain sustainable for 50 subjective years and that no time will pass on the outside. It'll take at least 2 decades for the lifeboat team to discover a permanent solution for the end of time. Given the nature of the problem, this is highly speculative and it could prove more elusive than we're hoping. By the time the lifeboat is activated, we are confident that we will be able to increase our chronon particle reserves and their sustainability to a point where we have a runtime of 200 subjective years. Or to put another way, if there's a solution to the end of time, I'm 100% confident the lifeboat team will have the necessary time to discover it. We've briefed you on the danger of chronon wave function subjects. Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, or what are now being referred to as shifters. We estimate that they will begin to emerge within stutters only as the end of time nears. I wonder if that's going to be a new enemy type for me to fight. The lifeboat has been tested, and we can say with absolute certainty that stutter-proof technology will protect the lifeboat from shifters. They used using live sample of in Dr. Kim's lab. So Dr. Kim, they tested stuff that you need a stutter for them to survive. Floor 3 of the lifeboat has been built to house Solution Striker and Juggernaut squads to combat the shifters. Their presence will likely not concern you. However, if you need to go outside the lifeboat, the Striker teams have been trained to navigate the end of time. Tonight we will be sending you VIP passes for the gala, which will permit entry into our high-security R&D facility on Gull Island. Most of you are, of course, already intimately familiar with these areas, but those who aren't will undoubtedly find it interesting. You are welcome to join a tour to view the various pieces of tech that we've developed during Phase 2. See for yourself the development necessary is all on schedule. Oof. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Joe, is that I know that the dab is too sacred to you for you to get a fake dab out of her. Alright, shifters. They're in a state of quantum superposition. They have highly dangerous distortion fields around them, resistant to injury, populate the end of time, can only exist in zero state. Cannot enter stutter-proof areas, keep your distance, do not provoke, avoid confrontation, seek cover, maintain stutter-proofing, assemble superior numbers with Chronon tech weapons. Does that mean I'm going to get Chronon tech weapons? That'd be cool. Oh, whoops, I forgot that I have to do a thing for them. Oops.
The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a chronon
read this again?
dampener.
Let's just read this again, just in case I don't want to miss those completion points. Alright.
Serene ordered Hatch to kill me because he didn't want to put his plan at risk. But seeing the scale of that facility, I started realizing just how deep that plan went. It made me wonder. Time was ending. What was it all for?
Oh, God.
The alarm would trigger as soon as the stutter broke. I was on borrowed time.
Yes, so let's take our time and just... what do we have? We have a regular pistol? Screw the regular pistol. We'll try this burst fire guy. Alright, let's read the wall.
The chart showed that all of Monarch's major technological advancements started in 2010. Around the same time that something else happened.
Ground zero.
Let's see. This doesn't look like my way forwards. Oh, it is. What do you know? Yes, the time knife. How could I not immediately think first of the time knife? Well, that's the Juggernaut unit, apparently. Well, that sucks.
What the fuck is that?
That's a lot of bombs. It's gonna be the glowy thing in the back. But how am I gonna get to it? Like that, maybe. Oops. There we go. Wow. It's really weird looking. Run, Jack! Run for your life! Did we get him? I think we got... Oh, no! There we go. Now we got him. Woo! He had cool tech. But here's my question. Where's my time knife? Where is my time knife? Semi-auto machine gun.
It was clear that Monarch had been building the chronon technology for years. They were prepared for the fracture.
None of it would have been possible without the CFR.
Which they stole because they are not... Because Paul Marine is jealous of Bruce's girl... is jealous that Bruce is so sexy and handsome and smart. Where am I going? Well, there's a time thing over here to play with. Wait, give me the... Okay, I guess this is just where I'm going.
Oh, hello.
Stand on it. Stand on it. Thank you.
Might be able to get out from here.
Good work fighting those robots, Joe. It must be profitable. I can't imagine how, though. Ooh, okay. Time for some jumping. Well, that wasn't so bad. I'm just always hesitant of any 3D
Guessing
platform.
this isn't the usual employee route.
Quit whining, Jack. Oh, Jack. It's a time machine, Jack. Okay, so that's actually the route forward. So let's look in here real quick. Oh no, it's Newton's cradles.
I knew that Monarch had technology to let their soldiers move in stutters, but this was bigger than that. Somehow, time flowed normally in that area. Suddenly, Monarch's lack of concern about time stopping made a hell of a lot more sense.
Okie dokie. It's kind of cool running around this office with everyone frozen in time.
Office must be close. No alarms. Looks like nobody here knows about the mess I made on the way in.
Ooh. Do not use the radar entrance as a smoking area. Friday social, 3 p.m. every Friday. Snacks and beverages are provided. Return all used cups to the kitchen. Return your cups so nobody has to die. Chronon techs wanted. This person stood up, locking the computer.
Just math. The more people, the bigger the area we need to prove, and the less time
All right.
we're gonna have.
This is from Martin Hatch to Clarice. I've aided Jack Joyce's escape from his cell. He is here to kidnap Sophia Amaral. This presents us with a perfect opportunity to move forward with our agenda. Tonight we send Monarch into a state of chaos. Tonight we ensure Paul Serene's downfall. When Paul hears rumors about Jack's escape, he will order Sophia Amaral to be locked away in the villa for protection. As Jack nears her location, Have Stetson sabotage the drone surveillance so that his moves remain undetected. Assist Joyce's mission in any covert manner possible. Sophia is Paul's only resource, capable of developing the treatments he needs. With her out of the picture, we only need to destroy his remaining treatments to render Paul helpless as his sickness grows. All of the treatments are kept in Dr. Kim's lab. I will gain access to the area and ensure the entire lab is destroyed. I predict that Paul's sickness will take hold within 6 hours of the events, spurred by the increasingly frequent stutters. Only then will we make our final move. But what's his game? Oh, that's embarrassing.
Oh no, my GPS report.
Okay, from Fiona to Beth, but the email looks anything. Our plans might actually overlap for once. I'm going to attempt to access Dr. Kim's lab tonight during the gala to find out if he knew about the countermeasure. I still think he's our strongest lead. However, if I get inside, I should be able to shut down some of the security measures from the inside. The problem is getting inside the lab might prove to be a long shot. Couldn't get a hold of Amaral's card, so I resorted to shameless flirting in order to find a means of going in. I'm going to the gala as Charlie Wincott's date in hopes he can get me inside. I almost said that really wrong. If I can hold back from punching out the douche for that long, consider this a test of restraint. I know you think that Jack is the key to obtaining the countermeasure, but the evidence is really stacking up that Dr. Kim knew something about the device. All of the research he did in that lab is classified. They're hiding something big in there. I'll let you know what I find. I'd warn you that your plan on the island sounds reckless, but I'm sure you're fully aware. Keep in mind that the minute Dr. Amaral goes missing, the entirety of Monarch is going to be hunting you down. She's the only thing keeping Serene alive. He won't let her go without a fight. Keep safe. And Beth sent to thing. Oops. I'm sure you noticed that things didn't go exactly according to plan at Ground Zero. Seems like a running theme tonight. Can't go into the details now, but we found something that I believe is key to retrieving the countermeasure. The solution is in sight, but we need to kidnap Sophia Emerald to get it to work. Jack gave himself up as part of a plan to get inside. Poor man's a Trojan horse. What's your status? I heard that Jack's in custody. But where is the time knife? Another computer? People, it seems we are having an even busier day than anticipated. Be aware that both Liam Burke and Jack Joyce are held in detention at the center of the island. It should go without saying that Burke no longer has any authority within Monarch Solutions and should be treated as any other detainee. Burke and Joyce are considered exceptionally dangerous, Joyce particularly so. He's Chronon active. Joyce has given himself up. It is possible that he has realized the futility of his position, and the fight has simply gone out of him, but I'm not convinced. He has no ulterior motive. Mr. Serene has to concentrate on his speech tonight. It is extremely important to the future of this company, so please ensure that everything goes smoothly. In the meantime, I will personally be conducting an interrogation of Joyce. Expect my arrival at the detention center shortly.
That's Admiral's office.
Alright. Maybe we get some good stuff in here. Projected fracture progression. We've looked at preliminary data on the frequency and severity of stutters and crunched the numbers. The results are alarming. Gave us years until the point where time breaks down and completely doesn't match up with the progression we're seeing. They're happening more and more frequently. It's breaking down much faster than we thought. We might have as little as 24 hours. We don't know why the original projection was wrong and why the data, which we do consider reliable, seeing as it came from Mr. Serene, seems to entirely contradict our current findings. Regardless, the main issue seems clear. We need the lifeboat protocol ASAP. I can tell you why it contradicts the findings. He was seeing the end of time that we postponed it to because Quantum Break 2, obviously. It's no exaggeration to see the CFR is at the heart of everything. The mythical quality, given its origins, vital role. It's very practical. Hugely influential. We think of Dr. Henry Kim as the father of all this technology, and deservedly so, but for all his brilliance, it was his dedication to uncovering the secrets of the CFR that allowed him to make his breakthroughs. The functionality of the CFR is still not fully understood. We have not been able to replicate the device. Having more than one of them would be greatly advantageous, but we find ourselves in a precarious position where in order to investigate it, we'd have to take it apart. Given its immense power, such an undertaking would pose obvious risks. More importantly, there's no guarantee it could be put back together again. We do know that it can not only store an immense amount of particles, it can also tap into the field with great precision and manipulate it. It's what makes the lifeboat a reality. Our stutter-proof technology is reliable and powerful, but the rate of chronon consumption is high, and it increases at an alarming rate when we widen the volume of the space the stutter-proof covers. CFR changes all of that. When the permanent stutterproofing installed on the lifeboat is directed by CFR, the system becomes vastly more efficient. Chronon consumption is reduced to around 1% of what it would otherwise be. Chronon particles are hard to source even in the ground zero installation. Stockpiles are limited. The CFR makes all the difference. I am paraphrasing, obviously.
Yeah, Amaral had tried to warn Paul. The end of time was approaching quickly. Less than 24 hours away.
Mr. Serene believed it would take years to run its course. Admittedly, he was wrong.
Yo, I'm forwarding an email to you that you had a while back. Alright, Sophia, this is Paul. As promised in our last session, I'm going to transcribe what I recall from my dreams. I have doubts that it'll alleviate my symptoms, but I'm willing to explore the idea if you have merit. For someone who is not a medical doctor, let alone a mental health professional, you seem to take great interest in my thoughts, not that I don't appreciate it. First attempt. Recall a haunting image of 7 red doors. Each door had a wrought iron handle that was dripping liquid metal onto the ground, creating a pool in the middle of the room. I look down in the aqueous metallic glow at my feet, and I see my own glimmering reflection, revealing I had aged half a lifetime. Startled, I look back to discover only one door remained. Jack Joyce stood in front of it. The heat of the room was overwhelming. Jack was sweating profusely, his skin red and peeling open. He begged me to take him back home, but there was no door leading home. I opened the only door left and entered, and discovered we were back in the same room we had just exited. He refused to come to terms with this and opened the door again. I followed him over and over as he desperately opened doors, forever leading us back to where we started. The heat grew and he howled in pain, begging to know why I made the other doors disappear, why there was only one path. He begged me to bring the other doors back. He begged me to take him home. The iron pool burst into flames. Jack screamed in agony, and I grabbed him. I told him we needed to learn to endure the heat, to embrace the flame. I knew it would come to pass eventually, but the only way to survive it was to accept its inevitability. My body began to sway rapidly, dancing to the movement of the flames around me, until my bones faded out of existence and I surrendered to the fire until we were one and the same. I was no longer one being in one place and time. My life force spread evenly across the flames until I was no longer an individual in one body, but a grander, shifting entity. I could feel Jack being consumed within my essence. I felt a power within the heat, a clarity of intent. I forgot about my desire to ever return from the flames, because the body that once desired to return was lost forever. I became the very thing I entered, and it became me, a cyclical fury chasing itself. Ouroboros. I woke up in a cold sweat. I quickly wrote down the words that poisoned my mind in that moment. Delmore Schwartz was right. Time is the fire. But where's the time knife? Is this a time knife? No, this is a stutterproof thing.
Like what Beth wanted. Oh shit. Emerald's at the party. The stutter won't last. I better find a way out of here and get to the party.
And, oh crap, more reading. Why do people send so many emails? Alright. Martin Hatch. It's been brought to my attention that there is some confusion as to the reason of the upcoming... She's singing Old Gods of Asgard. It sounds horrible like this. The song from the concert venue where in Alan Wake you fight all the things. It has been... Wow, it sounds terrible. It has been brought to my attention there's some confusion as to the reason the gala is on Gun Island. I understand that some of you think it's frivolous. The aftermath of the university events, the advancing fraction of time, they're missing the bigger picture. We're going to fulfill our true purpose. Wow. That is... Whoa. Oh, man. Horror. I can tell she's going to sing Scourge of Light Upon the Dark. It's going to happen. Those selected to be part of the Lifeboat Project as scientists. There it is. It will be important to see and hear Paul Serene. Continued confidence. Not everyone will be among the chosen few. Information hygiene's required. We are not functionally independent of the rest of the society. PR Blitz has been good, but you still need people to work with you. Important. Now let's get out of here before she finishes that line. Run, Jack, run! Oh no, we can still hear it. Jack, for all the things we prepared for, we didn't think to prepare for. How am I... Oh, there's a staircase. Of all the things we thought to prepare for, we had no plan for slow-mo singing.
Quite expensive piece of tech you stole.
Bill me. I knew Beth's cover wouldn't last long. I had to get it to her at the party before it was too late.
Ah, more monitors. Alright, let's paraphrase unless it's juicy. I've been informed that the Time Machine core has reached HQ safely. It's installed. It's the core... The core of the Time Machine is the Time Machine. The corridor is a user interface. We don't intend to use it. No plans to use the machine. It's not safe. She thinks that since it's been activated, further use would be safe, but that's a hypothesis, not proven fact. It's misconfigured, and that's how it created the crack. We know that the place that gives us a degree of control in an emergency to travel backwards, although we can't go no further than the time of its activation last night, so when it first turned on. To reiterate, the only person who can authorize the use is Paul. I don't have the authority. Hatch doesn't have the authority. Only Paul has the authority to turn on the time machine. Please don't be singing in here. Alright, what do we have? Charlie, as far as the university thing goes, can't talk about it. It's classified. Wouldn't put it in an email. Come down and talk to me. But I can't talk about it. But you should still bring me food, not sausages. Don't make this weird. Hey, Charlie, you're a man of great sophistication. Did you major in smooth talk? What happened at the university? Oh, Charlie, email. So I had a dream about you last night. It wasn't anything bad, don't worry, but it was pretty fucking weird. Let's say that if you have a second mouth hidden under your arm that keeps on insisting on the international stock markets being controlled by the Pittsburgh Steelers, this would be a really good time to tell me. I mean, I don't usually have premonitions or anything. I don't believe in that crap, but just the same, I'd hate for that one to turn out to be true. Also that mouth eats nothing but sausages, real chompy chomp style, so, you know, there's probably nothing Freudian happening there. Okay, actually, that's fair. I would tell someone about that dream. Brenner's mug. check out Burke's contacts. Who's he working with? I don't get that. Okay. And we're moving on. How am I getting up and onto... Oh. I keep going past the area I actually need to go to. Here. Yes? Yes? Okay, cool. I couldn't actually... With all the artifacting, I couldn't tell if there was glass there or not. Alright, we're looking in a locker now?
Guns made to operate in a stutter. Paul had clear priorities. When time ends, guns don't.
Oh, that's definitely nibbly bits, though. Nibbly bits. Okay. I want the Juggernaut thing to go away from the top of my screen. That'd be great.
The Monarch combat gear was unwieldy. What I'd taken from Dr. Amaral's office was much lighter. Almost like a civilian model.
Okay. Onwards. Time's still broken? Time's still broken. Alright, what's here? Lifeboat, located under Monarch HQ. Limited capacity, discretion required. Groundwork for activation happens tonight. Contact Hatch's assistant if urgent. Alright, what about in here? 2 computers open. What is this bullshit?
Dude. Come on, you're at work.
Okay. Adventurous religious singles dating website. Adventurous religious singles. Pure thrills for the pure of heart. Find your soulmate. Meet the one he meant for you. Abstain together. Enjoy the tension. This is... there is room for all in the closet of the Lord. Closet's a weird choice there. Alright. Paul sent an email. Thank you for the update. We do not require the time machine to be activated in the near future. But I want technicians on standby. The machine represents absolute control. More than anything, we want to protect the machine from falling into our hands of the enemies. We may not have been able to change the past, but if my travels have been proven anything, it's that the past can help us better prepare for the steps to come. Those steps will be made clear to you soon. Time machine core's been put in HQ. Crew's getting restless. It's installed. Alright, any information would be helpful. Okay, we're not going that way. Wait. It smells like time niblets.
Garage. Sounds like the way out of this place.
Aha, time niblets. Yes, abstain together, enjoy the tension is possibly the most awkward way that could have been worded. And I congratulate them for it. How many... No, I want to know diaries and upgrades. How many upgrade points do we have? We have 5 available and we haven't been using them? Alright. Revealed for longer, increase range. Increase size of the time stop. Time shield, time blast. It's... Nope, we don't have a thing for that. We don't have a thing for that. Alright, let's keep them up for longer. That sounds useful. Okay, time's still not quite fixed. There, okay. It's really weird how those bright spots are easy to look past. This feels like a perfect time
All
for
I had to
time
do was make it
to,
through the garage. Seems simple enough.
Yep, there we go. There it is.
What are they gonna do to that Burke guy? After what he pulled.
I might have gotten 3 or 4 guys with that.
Oh, shit.
All personnel, Jack Jack Joyce has escaped custody and is now present at the R&D facility garage. Jack Joyce has escaped custody. He is to be neutralized at all costs.
All right. Wow, I blew up that car. Buddy, what was your plan?
That alarm's not gonna make my life any easier. There's gotta be a way out of here.
I wonder if you can get through here stealthing it. I really doubt it. But I do wonder. Give me a heavy pistol. Yeah! Heavy pistole. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's a big angry man.
Oh, shit.
Why does he have a groin flap?
Okay.
Well, that didn't take long.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, my bullets punched
I got
through.
that device for you, but Dr. Emerald's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Want to be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
Serene's finished his speech and he knows you're loose. He's headed your way. Remember what we said. I'll keep him occupied, but switch to the Monarch frequency to make sure you stay out of his crosshairs.
Okay.
Neutralize
I'll
the
see the
target
party.
at once.
Well, this isn't good. Nope, we're not gonna let me back in. I see. Okay. We got a juggernaut. Yeah, I just played that bad. I played that quite bad. Which is my bad. I haven't died much though. Oh, we're starting from back here? Well, let's make sure we got the nibbly bits.
Garage. Sounds like the way out of this
Yeah,
place.
nibbly bits are gone. And then I hid.
All I had to do was make it through the garage. Seems simple enough.
And waited for Heckle and Jekyll there to walk far enough that I could blow 4 dudes at once. Blow up 4 dudes at once.
After what he pulled, you gotta figure he's dead, right? Weapons free!
Well, there's more than one way to take care of that.
Alert!
Jack Joyce has escaped custody and is now present at the R&D facility garage. Repeat, Jack Joyce has escaped custody and is to be neutralized at all costs.
Where'd he go?
Not very bright there. Let's see. Did you have a cool pistol? Nah, you had a lame pistol. I don't want your lame pistol. He has a cool pistol. Honk, 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 honk,
Alarm's not
honk.
gonna make my life any easier.
Alright. Now we're
Gotta
ready
be
for
quick.
this. He's gonna kick us, and we freeze time and unload all the bullets into his head.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, we simply freeze time. And And we unload all the bullets into him.
It's over. That's what I'm talking about.
Easy enough.
Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaral's at the party.
It was a very...
Yeah, I just
It was a
spotted
very close...
Wanna be my date?
It was very
Yeah,
close,
save me
Joe.
that
But I
cocktail
said
ring.
it.
I'll make my way there.
Serene's finished his speech and he knows you're loose. He's headed your way.
Alright,
Remember
now.
what we said? I'll keep him occupied, but switch to the
Shotgun!
I've got company. Here's the party.
Choices here.
Alright, let's... hiding for a second. Come on. Here, you'll do it. Oh, cool. I caught you in the edge of it. Excellent! What do we got? We got you? That worked a lot better.
Oh, God. That's the last of them.
But now we need to get some more ammunition. We're also going to steal... Where did he go? There it is. His LMG. Which I'm mildly pissed that I can't... that I have to take a new one each time. Ooh, radio.
Good evening, Riverport. It's Teresa here again. I've got a fresh bagel and a big cup of coffee and a perfectly lovely audience. And everything's all right in my world. Why don't you give me a call and tell me how things are going in yours? We can... Oh, that was quick. That's our first caller on the line. Hey, caller, you're on the air with Teresa.
Hey, Teresa, it's Spencer.
Hi, Spencer. What's going on with you?
Not much. Cooking spaghetti, listening to you. Just wanted to say hi to my husband, starting his shift at Fire Station 12.
Well, let's hope he's listening. Thanks for that, Spencer. Let's go to our next call. Hi, you're on the air. Hey, this is Gail. Nice to hear from you, Gail. What's on your mind?
Well, my boyfriend was at the protest last night and he hasn't come home.
Oops. Looks like we lost Gail there.
Uh.
Cell phones, am I right?
That's right, they own
Let's
the
take a
media.
little look at the weather. It's a nice fall evening with clear skies and a lovely crisp motivator. I can be better than that. Just a nice quiet moment we can all enjoy.
He's got some good, like...
I need the
His
exact coordinates for
standing
Joyce
jump is
ASAP.
pretty impressive.
Monarch Actual is moving in to intercept.
This is Home Guard 5. Just spotted him entering the tunnel system outside the party grounds.
Beth.
I'm on my way.
Took out my entire squad.
Nailed it.
Requesting immediate backup. Here.
Attention all units. Reroute to the tunnels immediate.
Negative. Seal off all...
I could see the mansion where the gala was. I had to find a way to get there.
I was already going the right way. Just
I could
instinctually.
see the energy field of another Monarch Chronon down.
Oh,
It would drain my powers. I'd have to find a way to shut it off.
check that out. That doesn't look good at all. I mean, looks really good, but not good for us. Alright.
My powers won't work within that sphere. I better be careful.
Uh-oh. This is bad. This is what we call bad for me.
Somebody get Serene back here!
Oh no, they're frozen. Okay. It's only... That's not nearly as bad. That's not nearly as bad. Well, I assumed those were hitting him. I don't even know where I'm getting shot at from. I just want to turn this off, please, so I can use my time powers.
Yeah. Now I'm talking.
Oh, crap. Let's take care of you. Yeah, yeah. Alright. And we got you to deal with. Yay! Run! Run, Jack Joyce! Alright. Now we need to get around him. Is he dead?
You were headed for the party.
It rewound the explosion. That was cool.
I needed to get to Dr. Amaral before the stutter ended and Monarch found out I was coming.
Which way am I going? That way. I feel like I should check out this roof. Oh, it's just falling man. Check out the tail lights. That's cool.
There's gotta be a way to get past that gate.
Yes, Gale, no bummers, and yeah, why are you making yourself have extra spooky noises, Abby? That's not enough. Oh, I get it. I get it. I'm a smarty. We rewind the truck. We say, truck, hold still. Now we say, Jack, keep your shit together. Alright, there we go. And we get off to the side so the truck doesn't run us over. Because we've learned lessons. Alright. It's beginning to look a lot like a gala. Gala.
Beth should be here somewhere. Need to get to her before the stutter ends.
Mr. Serene's speech had been a success.
The world was falling apart, but the wine and cheese crowd was enjoying their little goddamn soiree.
There is a point over here somewhere. Ah, see, I don't know how I always look over them unless they're not resolving until you're close, which is entirely possible. All right, just keep me plugged into that time vision. Hey, it's Beth. Wearing some overly baggy pants.
Easy, 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 Beth. Hey! It's okay. It's me.
Jesus. Look at all this.
Hope this is your style.
Boy, does that look like a Hadron resonance.
These people have no idea I've been shooting up half a Paulsville amusement park.
Yeah, well, Monarch does. I don't think my cover's gonna last.
Yeah, well, I don't think it would do much good for the next part anyway.
Okay, Dr. Amaral's somewhere inside the mansion. Let's go grab her.
What's that?
Better block, we can be gone before anybody notices.
Okay, lead the way.
Huh. Weird intel item. Wait. Those have to be hidden. There's no way.
We need to get to Dr. Amaral's office.
I'm
The study could
coming.
collapse any second.
No, it couldn't collapse any
What's our
second
plan once we
because
grab
the
it?
stutter is the lack of time.
Boat dock right outside the mansion.
Okay, we can make that work.
What's this say? I'm gonna take my time. Oh! Guys! Guys! Get pumped! Screenplay Part 2! I need to open up a drink for this. Coke, obviously. But Screenplay Part 2! Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Still haven't gotten any notes back from you from the first half, but I finished the second half, so I'll send it now to your way. Let me know what you think. Time Knife, written by Bruce Livingston, Act 2. Bruce had just had his best friend killed by his boss, Paul Marine. Bruce now has a time knife that sends things through time if he stabs them. He's going to Paul Marine's wedding now to tell his girlfriend Sophie not to marry him because he's a real shitty guy. Wedding building. Day. It is a wedding. Paul Marine and his girlfriend Sophie are getting married. Sophie is real attractive. If most girls are ham sandwiches, then she is a 16-ounce steak. Bruce enters the wedding. Stop.
Bruce, I'm so happy you came.
You can't marry Paul Marine. He's a real shitty guy.
He's lying.
I'm not. He killed my best friend with time bullets.
But that's impossible. Time travel doesn't exist yet.
That's what they want us to think. But actually, I have a knife that is also a time machine and sends people through time when I stab them. Yeah, it's only 2 acts, which is weird. It's more like a short film than anything.
I want to believe you, but that makes no sense. But that doesn't make sense.
I will prove it. Bruce grabs Sophie's mom. Here's a bunch of money for lottery tickets. Bruce gives Sophie's mom a bunch of money for lottery tickets. He stabs her with a time knife, but gently, not violently, so she will just travel through time. She disappears. Sophie's mom enters the wedding building. She is now wearing different clothes.
He's right. He stabbed me gently with a time knife, and I was sent to the past. He also gave me a bunch of money, which I used to buy lottery tickets that I knew would win, and now I have $1 million. You helped my mom become rich. Thank you, Bruce.
You made me rich the first moment I saw you. Rich in my heart. With love.
I always loved you most, but Paul Marine and I already just got married.
You're too late. Wedding minister. Or is he? Sorry, the camera's here. Or is he? The minister pulls off his mask. He is actually George Washington. Bruce knew you were getting married, so he stabbed himself and traveled to the past, then stabbed me, so I would be sent to this time. I then pretended to be a wedding minister for the ceremony, but I am actually not a minister at all, which means the marriage is not official. Genius level play here.
You did this all for me?
Yes, I stabbed George Washington because I love you. And also, the man you were about to marry wasn't actually Paul Marine. Paul Marine takes off his mask. It's Slabo, Bruce's best friend. This is actually a fake wedding. I saved Slabo's life and then had him disguise himself as your boyfriend to make this look real, but it was actually a test to see if we were meant to be.
The only thing this is meant to be
is your death. Sophie pulls a gun. She pulls off her mask. It's the real Paul Marine. But how? I followed you to the past using my time bullets and discovered your plan to marry Sophie. So I already married Sophie in the past. She didn't want to, but then I showed her this baby. Paul Marine reveals a baby. I told her that this baby was actually our baby from the future and that I used time bullets to travel with the baby back to the past to show her that we had a family together in the future. Dude needs punctuation. But in reality, it's just a baby that I stole and isn't mine. Then whose baby is it? The real Sophie enters, wearing futuristic pants and a shirt.
Ours!
I'm assuming you guys are reacting to the George Washington moment because that was beautiful. Are you Sophie from the future?
Yes, and you are very quick to understand things. I came to the past to tell you that in the future, you and I got married, Bruce. We have a very active and highly satisfying sex life, which led to the birth of our future child, Uruguay. That is the baby Paul Marine is holding. He stole our baby.
But why?
Paul Marine stole our baby, then traveled to the past so he could use the baby as a lie to trick younger me into marrying him instead of by saying that it was actually the baby that he would have with me in the future. The past version of me believed him, and because of that I married Paul Marine instead and no longer marry you at all.
Slabo.
Aw, man.
It's over, Bruce. We're married. Until death do you part. Bruce pulls out the time knife. Yes, punctuation is my only critique. I would watch this as a short film. Bruce pulls out the time knife. Paul Marine pulls out his gun with the time bullets inside. They have the best fight of any movie ever. At the end, Bruce has Paul Marine with the knife to his neck. It's been a slice. Paul lifts his knife up to cut Paul Marine. You won't get me this easy. Paul Marine aims the gun at himself and shoots himself 30 times. The clip is bigger than a regular pistol. Paul Marine disappears, but then 30 Paul Marines enter. I shot myself 30 times, so I was sent to many different times at the same time, which meant there were 30 of me. Now we're all here to kill you. Bruce, which means each of you has a time bullet inside of you. Of course, I made sure that all were shot in areas that have no vital organs, and we will get the bullets removed after we kill you. Unfortunately for you, I traveled to the past earlier and took your gun and added an electric charge to each of your bullets. I control the electric charge with this handheld detonator. No! Yes, it is quite shocking. Bruce presses the detonator. All 30 Paul Marines are electrified from the inside. Their skin peels open all over like sausages that are left on a barbecue for too long that peel open all over. The Paul Marines all die. Consider this my resignation.
Goo goo gaga. Oh, yeah!
God bless America. That was George Washington. Bruce and Sophie make out. Sophie waits for a few seconds for the audience to stop applauding before she says her next line. Sophie.
Congratulations! You passed the test.
What test?
We always believed that you were the chosen one, so we traveled to the past to test you to make sure. We now believe you are ready to fight the ultimate villain from the future.
Okay.
Who is the ultimate villain? His name is Paul Marine.
But I just killed Paul Marine.
No, the Paul Marine you actually have known this whole time has been an actor from the future that we paid to pay Paul Marine in the past. The actual Paul Marine is the exact same, but he lives in the future.
He was an actor, which means my job was fake as well.
Yes, the only reason why you were kept in a low-level position for many years without a single promotion, and it appears that people didn't give you the respect you clearly deserve, because in reality, you're the chosen one.
It all makes sense now.
We must travel to the future. Are you ready?
Looks like it's time to find out. Bruce puts on his shades. George Washington waves the American flag. End of movie. Bruce Savage will return in Time Knife 2, The Reckoning. That was beautiful, and I am so glad we found it. It's been a slice. That's hilarious. Alright, Beth. What are we doing?
Shit! That drone!
It's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Literally.
Jack, Dr. Amaril's in there. We need to get her out before time gets back.
Well, let's get in there. Okay, so we can't go in from the front door, I guess? Or is Jesse gonna take care of that? Oh, Jesse's gonna take care of it.
We shouldn't wait. Let's go get Dr. Amaral.
Let's go, then. Oh, you called that there was a sequel. I was about to call bullshit if you claimed you called
Jack,
any part of
get
that
moving
story.
before time kicks back in and that drone turns into pace.
Let's get to it, Doctor.
What? Oh no. That's gonna be good. It's really, I mean, you're Jack Joyce. You're here to kill me?
No, but you're coming with us. We need your expertise.
No.
I'm not asking.
It's collapsing.
Come on, move!
Wow, that was explodey.
Where's the damn boat?
It's right there.
Are you telling me you wouldn't watch that if it was starring Nicolas Cage as all the characters?
Joyce! Somehow we got right past them.
All right.
Jack, they're closing the gate.
Where?
We'll be sitting ducks here unless you get it open for us.
I'll take care of it. You get going the second you can, okay?
Wow, I died hard.
Jack, they're closing the gate. We'll be sitting ducks here unless you get it open for us.
Abby, it only counts as a burn if you actually manage to make the burn. Alright. We gotta move through time. Let me up somewhere! Alright. That didn't work at all. How did they get lost? Alright. Time to run! That's not where I meant to run! Okay, well that worked. Kind of. Alright.
Way too much firepower around. These assholes are gonna sink us if you don't take care of them first.
Give it to me.
He's here. HQ. It's free. Engage.
Now let's back it up a little. Oh, I missed. Eh! Jack, what are you even doing? Alright. Jack.
HQ, he's here. Over.
That was a good shot. Alright, now he's taken care of. Now he's taken care of. The LMG's nice. Alright. There's more combat-y dudes around somewhere. But I don't know where. No, where's the LMG? I want the new... Is that the new... Nope, that's an assault rifle. Well, that's a shame. Ooh. Carbine rifle? Interesting. Oh yeah. Turret. Does really cool things to the music. Alright, dude. Just chilling. Don't know what his plan was.
Need to open that gate.
Alright. Open the gate!
What about you?
You're clear. Go.
I can swing
Go.
by and...
No, just go. We went to all this trouble to grab her. Beth, I'm counting on you to keep her alive.
Oh boy.
My plan was simple. There's a bridge to the mainland. Fight my way through anything Monarch would throw at me and then steal a car, drive it back to the swimming pool.
Just remember, we need your ass alive for next nice part?
We'll see how it shakes out.
Well, the carbine's nice. If I aim it. Wow! Took down the big guy in like 3 shots. You should save that. He has a shotgun. Oh wait, maybe it didn't take down the big guy in 3 shots. Took that guy down in 3 shots. Maybe there were 2 big guys. I feel like there should be more. Oh, there's more. That was satisfying.
With Beth and Dr. Amaral clear, it's time for me to get gone. For that, I need wheels.
Wobble, 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 wobble. Alright, where are we going? We're going that way.
Okay, time to get a ride out of here.
But first, we go up the stairs and see if there's a cool gun for John. No cool gun for John? Am heartbroken. Oh, come on! Hop off that, you weenie. You have time powers. Oh, you'll jump off it on this side. I see. Unbelievable. This
Valet
guy.
parking.
This guy.
Beloved by car thieves everywhere.
He stole a sports car. Of course he did. This guy. This guy. Hey, it's the end of Act 3. That was only like an hour and a half. Alright. Yes, I feel confident in skipping just that animation. I'm sure there's normally music or something there. Alright, next we have to make a choice. Yeah, junction.
This thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Morton? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, this is your illness talking. I'm on your side.
He's having time problems. It's like if Jack was combined with Marty McFly.
Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there. I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand.
I should have been here. Somebody made a false report. Sent me to the tunnels to divert my attention.
Like I said, people working against you. How do you want to proceed?
Oh, that's the laptop. Alright, let's look at the future.
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
Alright, let's see. On the Amaral side.
I want him apprehended. Immediately. So I have some information about Martin Hatch. Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
Show me Hatch.
Alright, Amaral. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
I don't really, I mean, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens if we, on both of those. I don't really feel like particularly pulled towards either one. I don't know about you guys. Any thoughts? I shall wait. I shall wait for you guys to have thoughts that aren't about the time knife. Useful as that would be at this juncture. Paul is pregnant. Is that in reference to my... What is that in reference to? Paul is pregnant. What could have I said? Did I say Paul is with child? Did I say Paul is expecting a little bundle of joy? Did I say that Paul is having a demon baby? I could have said all these things, but I don't think I did. Okay. I say let's trust Hatch. Let's go for it.
You're right. We need to stick to the original plan. Whether Sophia's date is good or not, we can't deviate from that. Clearly, we have been compromised. Put a team together. Find out who she's been working with.
Actually, I've already got something on that front. They just pulled this from the security feed.
My God, it's her.
Who?
Her, Martin. She's one of our employees. How the hell?
We got too big for you to screen everybody personally. And we didn't have an ID on her. Until now. Beth Wilder. She's one of our operatives. We've already got a kill team after, but...
We won't be able to kill her. Not yet. How can she be working with Jack? How does she even know him?
I told you, Paul, we can't trust our own people. Who knows how deep this goes?
Find out.
Interesting. Interesting.
Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past. When it all started. had
Oh.
been there the whole time.
Wow.
Working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the
I
only
see.
one.
I see, Joe. But so she just like showed up right as he popped out of the time machine and started taking shots at him, eh? Interesting. And also, that was the road less traveled. Who'd have thought?
The treatments, they're losing their effectiveness.
Sophia, you shouldn't worry so much. Back up slowly.
That chair move I still love. So silly.
Get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol.
Paul's a very dangerous man, and things will only get worse if he continues unchecked.
What is it that you're so threatened by, Martin?
Do I look threatened to you?
This is Dr. Amaril's report. The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
What is that?
Chronon disrupted life form. Extremely hostile. It's Dr. Kim.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh yeah, that's right. This is when Charlie was the biggest jerk ever. Took the other two Chronon devices and just ran. I don't understand people who would want to skip the TV show unless they were playing through for other reasons. Because, like, a lot of the story's happening here. Interesting. Is he also using Chronon eye drops?
Here's the hatch.
I could see for replaying. But it would have to be... If you miss...
Well, I don't know.
If I made the different choices, I'd
I
want to
don't
see
even
them
know what the
play out.
Lifeboat protocol is.
It's a sanctuary, designed to shelter a list of Monarch's essential personnel to weather the storm until they can develop a solution.
Essential personnel. So that means that I'd be on that list, right?
Not under Paul Serene's lead, you wouldn't. He's failed to see the value in his own people, too consumed with grand ideals and delusions. You know what I find to be the most terrifying notion on this planet?
This planet?
The idea of God. Simply the idea. A being with that much power. The ability to take and give so freely. That kind of control. But should be feared, not worshipped. Yet people believe in it. Just as people believe in Paul Serene. See, what's so scary about God isn't his control, but rather, if he ever lost it. Paul Serene's become unhinged, Charlie. He's triggered a catastrophe. He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to let things end.
Name the time.
And this is where we come in. We risk too much leaving the keys to the kingdom in one man's hands. We need insurance. There's something called the CFR. It's a crucial key to our survival and must remain safe.
But as long as Paul is the only one with access to it, it isn't. With access to the CFR, I would take over, get Monarch back on track, and once I do, restructuring would be in order, Charlie. Restructuring that would see you as my right hand.
I'd be on the list.
Absolutely.
Then I need to go back to Monarch. And that sort of privilege escalation, it can only be done from the inside.
Wow, Charlie's really ready to accept all of that on pure the pure face of it. I lost my words partway through there.
That's good.
I put the island on lockdown, but the pump house on the west side has an old supply tunnel that runs beneath the bay. No one knows about it. You'll go unseen. Time is of the essence, Charlie. Better get to it.
Time is of the essence. It's been a real slice.
Commander Davis.
Yes, sir.
Head to the perimeter lab. We're moving forward.
The frequency of the stutters is still unpredictable, but they're persistent. Erratic, but persistent.
I need certainty. If I initiate the protocol, there's no going back.
Mr. Serene, something like this. There is no certainty. We've never dealt with it before.
How long?
We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say without her to confirm, but...
Just give me a time.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours. Mr. Serene, if you're going to proceed, now would be the time to decide.
That would be so annoying.
Charlie. Fiona.
Hey, bud. Where you going?
You're right. Time's ending, just like you said. And the lifeboat protocol? It's a place. They built it to protect people from the fracture. And the only problem is there's a list, and anyone who's not on it is pretty much fucked. But if we make it back to the mainland, I can get us on the list. All of us.
This entire island is on lockdown. How are we gonna do that, Charlie?
There's a tunnel.
Hey, all right, if you are lying to me this time, I swear to God. No, get off!
Tired of this shit. I don't know why you're doing this, but I don't have to put your name on shit, motherfucker.
What'd you do to him?
He's fine.
I enjoyed that.
I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna put me on that list. I got a pregnant wife at home, and she's the only thing that I am thinking about right now. So if you get in the way of me protecting her, I swear to fucking God, next time, you will not catch your breath. Lead the way.
This is probably the cheapest set they had in the whole show. so sneaky.
We're 5 minutes out, Mr. Hatch. Yes.
He really has been taking over Monarch. Ooh, let's find out about that night.
I've come to free you, my friend. This imprisonment, it's unsettling. It's time for you to rejoin the others, to return to the infinite.
Well, that's creepy as heck. What's he know? Return to the others. Rejoin the infinite. Wait, all those people were still in there. Also, it wouldn't make red flames like that. Feels like he's more of just cleaning everything up.
Your wife.
3 months.
Congratulations.
Don't be creepy. Don't be creepy. I don't understand you, Charlie, but I'm thankful you're not being creepy.
What the fuck is that?
We're under the bay.
You might want to get moving.
Liam?
Oh, that was probably the explosion. Really, they're doing some ambitious special effects for such a small, nothing.
Stand back! Stand back! Let's go. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. When do you get...
Oh, I saw that coming.
Hey, no, we're with Monarch.
What don't you understand?
No, get on the ground. Hey, no. Hey, I'm the one that called it in. I'm Hatch's guy.
One cut.
Yeah,
Where's she?
she's Chronon scientist. She's important. We have to get her back to Monarch right away. Please.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now! Yeah.
Well, thus ends Burke. I felt like he was about to get shot. You mentioned the pregnant wife too many times.
Gibson. I got Burke.
Fiona, you gotta listen. Hey.
Yeah.
Killed him! Fuck! Hey! I didn't know that they were gonna kill him. What was I supposed to do? Huh? You led me on and then you kidnapped me.
This isn't about you, Charlie!
Are you stealing this car?
Just get the fuck out of here.
No, you're gonna need me.
I got what I needed out of you.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Why don't you open your eyes? The world is about to end. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
Fuck you.
I really wish the bullet ricocheted off William and got Charlie at the same time. So we didn't have to see Charlie anymore.
A nurse, huh? I'll see you there.
Burke. You fuck.
He's not dead. We wouldn't be back here if he was actually dead.
You know,
would we?
I'm really gonna enjoy killing your wife.
It's been a real slice! It's been a real slice. It was foreshadowing. Because time and babies and wives. I think they even actually showed us him putting that boot knife in. I do want to point out that at the angle he sliced with that type of knife, there's no way that he managed to cut both carotids at the same time. He would have needed so much power to get through the jugular in between that it would have torn. It would have been a very ugly... It would have been
Commander
a very ugly
Davis.
wound. Wouldn't have been clean like that.
Davis and his team. They're all good men. Monarch's finest.
Oh, he's ratting
What
out
about
the
my
team he
treatments?
exploded.
I'm afraid so.
You know what this means.
You don't know for sure.
I'm a dead man! Jack. He wants me to become you. He wants me to suffer. Until the end.
Are you calling me a
Joyce
nerd
and Wilder.
for knowing
But what was
about
troubling me
is
is
throat
who got them into
slices?
Kim's lab. She paid a visit while she was thought to be missing. She knew where your treatments were kept. She knew the complexities of your illness. And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments.
She created them.
And then she took them away.
I need her found now.
And what would you like done with her?
I'll decide that when she's brought to me.
Don't act like you've never been curious. Got Grey's Anatomy sitting around here somewhere. The actual anatomy textbook, not the medical hook 'em up drama.
Thank you. Welcome. Tonight marks a momentous occasion. For years, we have built towards this day.
Liam?
Hey, pal. I'm glad you could make it. I was just telling your girl here how concerned about you we've been.
Emily, we need to go.
Go. What's the rush?
Pull his gun out and shoot him in the head.
Emily, let's go.
I mean, it's not just the Force, it's... He must have had some, like, quick plot with him. To not have already passed out from blood loss. Also, it's remarkable how that bullet, like, avoided his vital organs. Oh, this is the worst kind of fight choreography. Ah, and they just crossed the line. The fight line. This is terrible. He's gonna strangle him. I hope he's ready to stay here for 12 minutes, because that's about how long it takes to strangle someone like that. Unless you manage to crush their windpipe, it'll still take them a long time, I think. Or break their neck. Although he'll pass out, like, pretty quick. But he's not dead. Oh, now his shoulder hurts. That's a man who's sleeping on the couch that afternoon.
Give me the keys.
Get away from me. Get away
Emily, listen. Listen, please. This is not who I am. This is not. I'm telling you, I never felt good doing this. I never felt good doing this. But it's the only thing I knew how to do.
That's like the worst excuse
when I
ever.
got back, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything to do. And Monarch, they found that useful.
Okay,
and they
military.
put me to work. And I swear to God, I couldn't stand being alone. So every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I would walk down the street because it was the only 2 nights at the bartender. She wasn't at school. And I told myself every night to ask you out. It took me a fucking year. But Emily, if Monarch, if they gave me structure, you gave me purpose. I did this to protect you. I did this to protect us, our family. I did this to protect our family.
I want to.
Emily, you have to listen to me.
That shot would have had to have blown through his shoulder
is coming,
blades.
and I will explain to you on the way, but we have to move. We have to move right now.
That was not a survivable shot.
If you will just let me. If you will just let me.
Especially without immediate medical attention.
On my side. Please. Please. This is me. It's me. It is me. Okay. We have to go. We have to go right now. Okay.
Alright, Dr. Sophia Amaral. Oh. What is... He sees himself arresting Hatch?
Yeah, it's Pierce. I'm at the perimeter lab. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Oh, there it is.
I want him apprehended. Immediately.
End of episode 3. Well, that was a shorter episode, but I think the next one is probably going to be longer than, just to balance that out. I know there's 5 episodes total. We will save episodes 4 and 5 for another day, so I don't, make Joe any more bored about my my nerding of violence. Anyway, that was fun.